every house that I have lived in, I believe every single one has been multi-story, for example. So just for starters, lots of steps, multi-levels. And I even if it was an apartment or something like that at some point, again, not necessarily an elevator, lots of steps. And that's just for starters. I mean, I know there are many other elements that we'll get to.
There are many other elements, but I invite your listeners to consider that the key things are, can I get in and out of the house independently? Or if I have mobility issues and I use a cane, a rollator, a walker, a wheelchair, can somebody else easily help me get in and out? And then the other thing is, are things set up so I can live as independently as possible on a single floor? So, why don't I go over what the Harvard Joint Center for Housing Studies deems are the 5 key features for successful aging in place?
Mhm. Yeah.
So, they include a zero-step entry. So that means that there's no steps whatsoever, and the threshold or curb is at most a half an inch, and even a half an inch can be tricky. The next thing is single floor living. So, stairs can be an issue for many people for a variety of reasons. They are having knee replacement surgery. They have balance issues, but multiple stories are not necessarily a problem, and a ranch house is not necessarily a solution. The big thing is that there is one level, and that's the ground level of a private home, or of course you mentioned an apartment. It's an advantage to multi-story living as long as there's an elevator, that you have everything you need on one floor. That you have a kitchen or a kitchenette, you have access to laundry services that you can do yourself, ideally, because again, we want to do as much as possible for ourselves as we can. You need to be able to use the bathroom, toileting and bathing, all those things, and then have a space to sleep.